All right.
Oh, I need to put this pen down because I will just sit here clicking in the background.
I too am a clicker.
Is that the thing that I need? No, I don't need
So, just to clarify, Mark, this year is the 25th anniversary of your tractor?
Next year.
Next year.
Next year. So this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not even talking about next year. We're just going to do brats, beers, and things go bang. And we have 38 guns to raffle off and give away. Plus, we do, and I'll mention the 3-gun gun raffle too that we're having.
Oh, it's going in the background.
All right. Plus, we do, and I'll mention.
Yeah. You got the noise on again. I have no microphone. I don't know how to sign.
Hopefully that works.
I don't know.
Yes, because we're totally professional.
I can't hear anything, so it is what it is.
Seriously, you can't hear anything?
It's weird.
How?
I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. Hopefully my microphone is going. This is just strange.
It's on.
I'm out here hanging with Tony, as always, and we have 2 special guests in the studio tonight.
Yes.
We have Mark the Barber hanging out, and we also have Mo.
As
I don't know if you got switched.
Trying to navigate all of this.
Is this?
I don't understand what's going on. So,
There we go. Now I can hear me.
You can hear you? Okay. So yeah, we'll switch through. So
We're going to put some tin
Now?
foil on your
Yes.
head.
Mark the Barber.
Can hear?
And then
Can't
there
hear.
is Mo.
All right, I am
So
not
yes.
holding this the whole time.
What are you doing? Why are you breaking shit? This is why we can't have nice things.
That's right.
I'm always why we can have nice things.
Yeah, you two, Heather's the only nice thing that's in the studio on a regular basis.
Wait a minute.
Listen there.
Did I stutter?
Did I stutter?
Loud and clear.
That's fantastic. Thank you for that.
Shit
Some love
my
in the
own
studio.
Damn studio. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I mean,
You invited me.
you have to remember this.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did.
We also have Hannah Banana hanging out here over here to see the
Yes.
puppies, the
We're
puppers, but I don't
sweetest
think we
puppy
can.
in the world.
Can you see it?
Yep, right there.
See her?
We're on the studio.
She's a good pupper.
She
So yeah,
She's
not
just
much.
chilling.
Hasn't really had much to say yet, but she's holding out, I think.
I think she was trying to get.
So welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us, jumping in on YouTube and over on Twitch. We
Holy
also
shit.
think, are we back on SouthStateRadio.net yet? Do you know?
Sure.
Okay, sure. Anyway, we'll give them a shout out, even if we are not, because they have had us on there for a very long time. We
Yes.
did take a little time off for a minute, but
Yeah.
we're back and we're glad to be here with all of you guys.
So we
You already
also
got stuff
have,
happen?
We have 2 people that is technically the same person
Oh.
lurking on
Zalaka.
Twitch. Zalaka.
Hey, lurking away. All right.
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, hey, look at that. There you go.
And
Yes,
over
that's a lot of
here.
chords everywhere.
MTG. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you're hearing that. Wow, that is a lot of chords everywhere. Yes, that's.
Don't judge me. Don't fucking do
You're
it.
an
Don't
echo in
judge
here.
me.
I'm making it.
And then Lotto Lotto says, "Whoa!"
Well, hi
I
everybody.
think that was his impression of Ric Flair, wasn't it?
Possibly.
Like, you remember
Not
that
not to be
big kid?
confused with "Never Gonna Give You Up." It's a different kind of Rick roll.
Oh, that was a roll, girl.
That was a roll.
Nice.
I
Rick
did that the other
James.
day. Yeah.
Rick James, bitch.
Could be that too.
Sure you want to be here, Mark?
I'm good. I'm over here all by myself. Me and my dogs.
Yeah, just you and Hannah, just hanging out over there. Well, we're glad to have you back in studio. You are a repeat offender.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, it's been a year break. I haven't been here in a year.
Oh,
Has it been that long?
Yes, I missed you in January.
dang.
Yeah.
My world got so like nuts around the holidays. I just said, we're gonna do it, and I got to tell you, we suffered because of it.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I do a run every year, a polar run for the Right to Life. We pick a different organization to donate the money to.
Wonderful.
And yeah, it wasn't too bad this year, except for that freezing rain coming out of the
Yeah.
northwest at like 18 miles an hour. January.
Just to make it
Yeah.
interesting.
But we actually, the guys that come down last year from Gaylord and Grayling,
Yeah.
apparently they're listeners. 'cause
Yeah.
They didn't show up this year.
Oh.
I'll be back next year, like in December. But no, it went well. We done really well.
Yeah.
Good.
And we've already picked our target group this coming year will be the food pantry,
Nice.
Sand Lake County. With everything so goofed up.
Yeah.
There are so many families that are needing, especially families with small children.
Yes.
So and of course the inevitable baby formula shortage
Yeah.
everywhere except along the Texas border. That just amazes me. But anyhow, that's another story.
That's a whole nother. Yeah. So you're gonna be doing it again though this year, the run.
Yep, it'll be next January.
All right, perfect.
Anyhow,
We got lots going on.
wait.
All of us do.
Never
Yeah. So much craziness.
Finished hay last week.
Yeah.
Repairing machinery this week. And,
Did you get all the trees cut down finally?
oh, Lord, no. But I've got 650 beautiful board foot
Right.
flooring for my house.
Nice.
As soon as we get the dogs out of the house
Yeah.
into their new kennels, then we're going to do a new wood floor.
Nice.
There you go.
No, it's a process.
Yeah.
But no, we cut down more trees and more trees fell over. And
Yeah.
I've learned that if you own a woods, I don't know if the trees make any noise when they fall over,
Right.
but they fall over when you're not looking.
Hiding the bodies way too close to the roots if they're falling.
We haven't got to that yet.
And I was just gonna say, like, all of you that are joining us joining tonight, Mark has actually been on Survivor Girl as well and talked about his story. So if you guys get a chance, I cannot give you the date because I am not an adult and I don't remember any of the stuff, but I will link it to you if someone reminds me and holds my hand to do so. So yeah, but so they can get a little bit of your backstory by listening to Survivor Girl, and we're glad to have you on here though to tell us about what you got going on, and yeah, for sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
Hanging
And
out,
I'm
celebrating her birthday.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had me here. Birthday.
My birthday was yesterday. Yes, thank you.
We got to do a
Happy-
week.
Happy 39th birthday.
Thank you. Bless your sweet half-blind heart.
I are smarter than I look. I don't even go for real ages. I'm 39 and stay.
I'm just gonna start rolling the odometer backwards now.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going in reverse.
I thought it was 29 with shipping and handling.
That's what I tried today.
Yeah.
Well, I have to give that one to Heather. I'm $39.99 with shipping and handling. $39.99.
I saw that. I'm like, I need to be doing this before my 24th birthday coming up. I was like, and I legit just like switched the numbers around. I'm like, yeah, but you put the TH in there. So who are you fucking fooling? I was like, yeah, I'm going to be
It's
40.
a list.
I'll be 42. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't mind.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine with mine.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
I'm 10 years
Looks like
older
a
than you. I just
level
turned
up.
52. I'm like, I did level up.
I do that. I say
This
level
year I
up.
leveled
Wait,
up.
whoa, back up. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
You're how old?
52.
The fuck? Seriously?
For you.
Thank you.
How the hell are you 52?
Well, I was born in 1970.
Oh, well, I can math, I think.
You sure?
But like for realsies?
For realsies.
How?
Swear to God.
You
Good
ma-
genes.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling
That's what
you.
you need.
I'm telling you. I have 5 older sisters, and they're beautiful. I swear.
Is that Irish part of that whole process too? Or?
I think it's mostly just how fucking stubborn we are.
Yeah, that could be.
There's
No,
that.
truly. We're
There's
just
that.
stubborn. Stubborn and Irish.
That's-
It's a thing.
You know, it works. If you're German, you're bullheaded. If you're Irish,
Oh.
you're stubborn.
My mother's German and French.
And if you're Polish, you just don't know how to dress yourself.
You know,
Exhibit. I can say that because some of my greats came over on a boat. So
Yeah,
great probably.
It's the socks that you always have the issues with.
That's why I don't wear them anymore.
That's right.
I'm just like, I can't match them. I'm not gonna wear them. I'm not gonna give it away.
you have a top and a bottom on. You're fine.
They're all right. Yeah, as long as I'm not Porky Pig styling it, we're good.
Right, exactly.
And they match.
I
they
know.
do.
I just had to put that out there just in case. There is days.
Honey, if you
she's
find yourself doing Porky Pig, I will come over and Winnie the Pooh with you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, now that's a
Okay,
good friend.
honey.
That's a good friend.
Deer.
No leg prisons.
Apparently, we're against leg prisons in this house.
Yes.
Holy shit! Here we go.
Yeah.
Everybody is chiming in now. So you got Pipe Dream Gaming says, "I'll give you a hand to laugh out loud." Not sure what that's about. And Bobby's
High fives.
chiming in and says, "Hey, boobs."
Hey, boobs.
Hey, boobs.
Be careful. You might get kicked off.
Yeah, you might get banned on
Oh my God.
Facebook again for 24 hours.
We got John over here saying, so PlayStation banned me for a week for building a General Lee complete with helmet and racing suit. So there's that. Apparently the car was okay and the helmet was okay, but the suit was too much. Oh, man.
America!
Okay, all right. You can't even celebrate the 4th of July properly with your General Lee out.
I'm going to get my bald eagle and drink beer and you know.
Where somebody find me a fucking bridge out right now. We are taking this thing on the road.
Just a good old boy. Bobby says, "Boops." Apparently,
Boops. You
Boops, yes.
gotta protect
to-
those boops.
that's right. Protect your boops on Facebook because you'll be put in Facebook jail for booping.
Too much booping.
I'm currently on a 90-day probationary period, so.
I'm not even gonna ask what you did, Mark. 'Cause we're friends on Facebook, and I'm not calling you out.
So
But
you read my post.
I have,
and
yes.
I love
I-
your posts.
I posted it was a copy of a certain doctor
what?
that I like to call Dr. Fart Cheese. Because it's just a lot of gas and it's old. And it was a.
Is that where the mozzarella gets lumpy and then looks like a half
Must be.
deflated?
Well, that's more like cottage cheese. But anyhow, I copied and posted an article from the New England Journal of Medicine
Yes.
5 years ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they dinged me for it. I'm thinking, for real? It's okay.
But I mean, you started it out with good morning at least.
I did. I
You
always
give
start
us
out
the
with
weather.
Yes.
good
Tell us how
morning.
life's going,
That's right.
and then you add the rest of it.
Well, I lie a
the
lot
rest of the
first thing in
story.
morning 'cause
No
it's
coffee yet.
It's for. Oh no, we sucked the first cup down at 4:30.
Still
do,
standing
do.
there waiting for it to finish brewing.
Well, see, I need to find a nurse. So like for a girlfriend,
Just mainline that shit, man.
that she just hooked me IV,
Yeah.
and when it,
Oh,
it
gosh.
cooks at 4 o'clock, it runs right direct into the vein.
Wakes your shit up and you're like,
Just-
boom, ready to go.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Meet the Robinsons when she's got the coffee caffeine patches. Oh, I have so many. I can't remember what she says, but my favorite movie. All these caffeine patches.
So apparently we have some bleed over from the other channel
Oh.
because Bobby says
great.
Facebook jail is dumb and Louder says Baghead likes cucumbers.
Oh, does he? Oh gosh.
So there's that.
Oh, the cucumbers. Poor Pipe
Care to enlighten the viewing audience of what Baghead is talking about?
So, well, Pipe Dream Arena, Pipe Dream Gaming, Brian, if you would like to, whatever, did a challenge about if he lost, he'd have to eat cucumbers, which he absolutely hates so much that even his
Despises
son
them.
hates them. Says it's genetic, but so he had to do this challenge, and he's eating them and absolutely despises them. Just going off about how crappy they are, but he's the one that made the challenge for himself.
He totally did.
So kind of don't feel bad, but anyway. So
Yes, there's
so
that.
throughout the rule of cool,
Yes.
everybody's trying to break the game by bringing cucumbers into the game now.
It's unbrining pickles.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, so everybody that's
Reverse
been
brining.
watching that has his loathing of cucumbers. And just like, but you like pickles.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's that.
There's that.
There's my recap.
Exactly.
I don't think I did good.
Plus, Baghead, for those of you that follow him on Facebook, just posted a video. And it's so bad, it's good. So go check it out.
So bag it's good.
I see what you did
That was
there.
good.
Uh-huh,
That's
nice
good.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And now
She's got a million of them. Folks.
Louder is burping on Twitch. So there's that.
Nice. Okay. All right. Oh boy.
Something gets lost in the translation when you just type out the word burp.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean,
It does.
you got to go watch the Baghead video because that's.
No, I've already seen it.
Oh.
I'm good.
You good?
So
I'm good.
speaking of the whole burping thing,
Yes.
because this is don't make this weird, might as well.
That's what we
Earlier I burped and the dogs got up thinking somebody was at the door. I was like, that's fun. It's a whole new world for me with these dogs. Like I'm over at my friend's house who lovingly is letting me stay with her.
They're the same size as your unicorn. So
They're about, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I just burped and they were like, who's fucking here? we're gonna murder him. And I'm just like, it's just me. And then the other day, I'm sitting there in the old one.
Yes.
He farts, and then he just like wakes himself up and then sniffs his own ass. And I was just like, yeah, that was you. That was you.
Isn't that most guys though?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I think so.
Smell
Yeah,
your
maybe.
own, but if you could sniff your own ass, you'd never leave the house.
That's
You
true.
Goddamn right.
That's true. Are you glad you're back, Mark? Just making sure.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Poor Mark.
So
it's
maybe I
okay.
am 29, the way I'm acting right now. Maybe.
You have to remember, I own a barber shop.
Oh, that's true. I'm sure you've heard all of the pull my finger and
Oh, yeah.
all those kind of jokes.
Yeah, we hear things quite often.
So you're saying
So
there's a
it's-
chance.
So it's the same with a male hairdresser as it is with the female? Can I
No.
just sit down and tell you all of my stories, Mark?
Yeah, it costs you $9. You get 15 minutes and you're out of here.
Yeah, no
That
time.
is the cheapest fucking therapy session I would ever pay for.
That's what I tell them, So, guy come in 2 weeks ago and he said, "How much are haircuts now?" And I said, "Same price as like the last time you're in." Well, he said everything else has went up 25%. I said, "No, gas went up 100%." So I said, "It costs these guys $15 to drive here. I'm not going to raise the price of their haircut. That's just going to ruin their day."
Right.
So yeah, we've stayed at $9, and I got guys coming from. I had a guy in the other day 47 miles away.
Wow. That's dedication, man.
They claim they don't like me, but they keep coming back. So I just go with it.
So you
as
got
long as their payment clears.
Oh,
Right.
It's cash.
Oh,
Cash
even
only.
better.
Cash is
He- he- Cash only.
Yeah. Well, once the younger generation, I'm still trying to train them that
right.
debit cards aren't real money.
Yeah.
There's that.
But anyhow, no, life is good.
Life is good. That's good. And to be able to keep it at the same price across the board that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, but we can do a counseling session.
Okay. All right, that's
It's
fair
walk in only. You don't need an appointment.
enough. Okay, good.
All the best things you're doing right there. You're like, cash, 15 minutes, get your ass out of my chair.
Well,
Right.
sometimes you-
Walk-ins.
sometimes-
Helpful advice.
Well, sometimes you get an extra long session though, because like you're number 9 in line, you got lots of time to talk.
Yeah.
Now, getting someone to listen might be a trick. Depends on what you're talking about.
You can get them to listen, but they might not like it.
Right. They're like, I'm paying you, Mark, for a haircut, not for your advice.
True, but,
Yeah, but you're only paying me $9. Shut the fuck up and hold still. I have scissors.
but with the red hair, I guarantee you'd have the undivided attention.
Hey, Charlie Brown had it right. That damn redhead always gets me.
Redheads
saying.
are killers.
Yeah, we're-
Oh, gosh.
What do you got?
So John's joining in again. He says apparently the car was. Oh wait, hold on. Tony, the latest Gran Turismo 7 update has a new ticket to win. We'll give you an engine swap as soon as I can complete the Herbie, the rug burn. We'll get a new powerful engine. And I won't be slow. Why is it always the bald guy that owns the best barber shops?
Because it's Mark the Barber fucker.
So, not completely bald, just hair challenged on top.
Yeah.
And when you got to let it grow like that long to lay down, it's just
Not worth it anymore.
You're not going to do the comb over?
No, and I got to tell you, so the mustache thing. We get time for me to do this?
Oh yeah. That's why you're here.
We have an hour and a half you're not going to get
Okay.
back.
So, sorry, I spent that much time looking at my.
$9.
I spent that much time last night looking for my checkbook, only to find out I'd left it in the bank, and there was no more money in it when I got it back today than when I left it there. So I was a little disappointed.
That's
That is
rude as hell.
disappointing.
It was really rude. But anyhow, so the mustache started with all my top teeth dying at the age of 57. Just then I said, good news, bad news. I said, what's that? He said, bad news, I got to pull all your teeth. I said, oh, what's the good news? He said, you're only going to feel 2 of them because the rest are dead. So
we're not doing shots to get this done? Like, what the hell?
Oh no, we went out. I'm big on it. I don't know how women have children without shots because I couldn't have my teeth pulled without shots. So I started growing a mustache when I didn't have any teeth on top.
Yeah.
And it just kept getting longer and longer. And then I started getting rude comments like, "You need to cut that thing off." I said, "Well, there's another month." So just to let you know, Mo, right now I'm up to Christmas before this baby's ever going to get cut.
I am looking forward to the updates. Each and
Yes.
Every
Yes.
holiday mustache update.
We're thinking,
We're
you know,
gonna do. We should do like monthly updates on here.
Yeah, Mark's mustache.
I could do a screenshot.
Mustache
Yeah.
update.
Now, do you want
Mark's mustache moments. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you want the El Natural, or do you want it like greased down? Because like if it's not greased down, it covers the top of my eyeball and goes down like out to here. It's pretty wild.
I've been told, Mark, and that this is only what I've been told, but apparently ladies like it greased down, especially when it's self-applied, because you don't whatever.
Yeah,
but
see.
I don't know. That's what I've been
Okay,
told.
Yeah. So my thing is, you know, I was never a hair gel guy because growing up my hair was short anyhow, and so gel is like a whole new thing to me. And I found out like the second time I did it, you can't comb it after you gel it because that hurts. That really hurts. I mean, especially when it's your top lip, it's like, oh, did that bleed? You know, so, yeah, that hurts.
Oh, that made my one eye.
You did the twitch, didn't you?
You did like
Totally. I
you did
felt
like
it
the
in my
lemon
nose.
head like eye thing. Like when you
Exactly.
eat a lemon head and it's just like
It's the really good whiskey shot where you're like, what?
uh-huh.
That was smooth.
No, that's a really bad whiskey shot.
Yeah.
So smooth.
This is a sipping whiskey.
Want some more over there, Wheezy?
Moving on up.
Right. Oh gosh. So yeah, we'll have to keep the update there.
Yes.
So everybody
I'll
knows.
just take a screenshot,
Yeah.
send it to Tony, and he can go.
Hell yes.
Mark's mustache moments.
Mark's
That's
mustache
right.
moments.
Plan for the
Everybody
first.
needs to
Time
know.
for another Mark's mustache moment.
Still working on trying to get a data. Here's the trick to this.
What's that?
So, I'm talking to people that don't even know me. So this is, but you'd hear this in the barbershop.
Yeah, exactly.
About a month ago, I walks into a gas station and this girl is standing there and she
Right.
goes, "I really like your mustache." And I'm thinking, I got shoes older than you. And she said, "Oh no, it's really hot."
I have so many things that I'm not allowed to say right now.
Okay. So then the other group.
Oh,
that-
go ahead. We'll listen.
Oh no, I think she was just looking for free amusement rides.
Those are handlebars, right, Mark?
Swings, handlebars, you call it whatever you want.
Thigh warmers.
So anyhow, so then I found the other, as I walked into a restaurant one day,
Yes.
I'm walking past a lady, and she sticks her arm out as I'm walking past her booth.
Rude.
And I barely know this woman, you know, and she looks at me and she goes, "I love your mustache." So I've now come to the conclusion that there's two types of women that like my mustache.
Yes.
Under 20,
Yes.
over 70.
Yes.
Unfortunately, kind of in my power alley is somewhere between 45 and 60.
You know, Mark, I've been told by many people that it's hard out here for a pimp.
Could be.
As someone in the mid-range, though, I will compliment the stash, sir. It is grand.
There you go.
Thank you very much. I will take that to heart. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I hope my kid's listening because he laughs every time.
What we got here?
Not just to you.
Yeah, don't read
Sing
that
face.
one out.
Oh, shit.
Don't read that
All
one
right.
out loud to me.
Yeah.
No, it's the audio issue.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Fix your thing.
I'll fix it.
Yeah. So
What did it say? Somebody shut Mo up?
no.
It said they can't hear shit.
Oh,
Can't.
shit.
Well, now it's out there now, and yeah, they can't hear either one of you
Shit,
guys.
shit.
So we got to pull up your mics. Tony's got to fix it.
That's all right. I got it.
Am I,
So, yeah.
am I leaning?
It
too
might
far
be.
back?
It could very well be. We might
Okay.
need to just figure out different chairs for
Let's try that.
the guests because I think it's like you just wanna,
Well, no, it's the fact I've
Just
been
wanna lean
standing up for
back.
11 hours today, and
That
it feels
too.
really good to sit down.
right. Like that's the
love-
best seat too.
Maybe if you just put a block behind me so I can't tip
So you
back.
can just put like the pillow behind you, so you're just like right up to it, but you're still comfy.
Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so I look like one of those people on one of those crime TV shows, you know, trying to eat the microphone
You're
so
just
everybody knows what they said.
Yeah.
Try that. See
There
if
you
that's
go.
any better.
Is that better?
I hope so.
to let
It
us know.
definitely raised the ground floor of noise.
That it
It
did.
did,
I can
really.
hear that. I don't know.
So let
We'll
us
figure
know.
it out. Yeah. But anyway, so you are the mustache and trying to get dates.
No, I'm
Yes.
not trying to get
You're
a
not
date. No,
trying
no,
to.
I haven't dated in 7.5 years.
Oh,
And
okay.
I am perfectly good with setting a record at like 25 years.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Although I'm
So no farmers only?
no, because they're all looking for the guy with the, 240 acres all paid for.
Right,
Oh.
right.
Well, number one, paying for mine the second time over. It's only 88, well, 75 acres.
Right,
but,
right.
I do have really cute calves. I mean, my pasture field, not my legs. Those are-
Thank you for clarifying
those-
that because
those-
I was confused.
Yeah, those have varicose veins. The other ones are really cute. They're all we have different colored calves, and so
Yeah.
we've got a range. If you've seen them, I post them every time we.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I'm supposed to make a trip out west to look at a bull,
Okay.
and then I met a young lady through Facebook, and she wants me to stop up and say hi. And I haven't informed her yet. Gas is $5 a gallon. I'll just send her a picture.
He's
do
just
that.
Not the
waving.
unwanted
Do
one,
that for
please.
free.
Just do the old pose with the mustache.
Yeah.
No, she's a very sweet girl, and she lives out near the Black Hills, and so
Oh, nice.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
But she's like the drawing card, but the picture she posts on Facebook is amazing.
Nice.
You're coming from a flatlander,
Yeah.
down where I live, it's water may not run off for a week. If you But other than that, no, life is absolutely phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Shop's doing well. Both my boys are doing amazing.
That's good.
My oldest son, Robbie,
Yeah. Yeah, Robbie.
now works at Country View.
Oh, no
right.
kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the story in the paper. Yeah, this is funny, Mo. You like this. So
If you saw the story in
Yeah.
the paper.
So I would like to think that even though my ex-wife and I had differences at times, we raised two really good men.
Yeah.
They're not boys, they're men.
Right.
And last year, in front of the school where my grandchildren go, they were standing out there for their, what do they call that? Orientation.
Okay.
And my son heard a noise, turned around, here come a pickup truck that the tire had come off, wheel and all. And I love him, I'm proud of him. But I did tell him next time you pull that stunt, you might want to put your Superman underwear on first. And I don't think he realized that when they come loose like that, they pick up speed.
Oh, yeah.
He pushed a bunch of people out of the way. He took the hit.
Oh, damn.
That's incredible.
It is.
You must be so proud of him.
I am. Although it broke 3 bones in his foot,
Ooh.
and it was an insurance nightmare. Everybody wanted to help, and nobody could because all their insurance companies said, "Oh, "Don't you do a thing to help him? We're gonna." So he actually had to go back on his own insurance.
Wow.
But 6 weeks off work, and spent a lot of time thinking.
Right.
Called me one day and said, "I think it's time for a change." He was feeding 1,600 cows on a dairy every day.
Wow.
Recently divorced, got 2 small children, and the owner at Country View, Mark.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
phenomenal. And
Such
he
a
said-
great guy.
He's just a great guy, and so Robbie went out to see him about a job. So it works out good. He's got his own schedule. Like the nights he has his kids, he doesn't have to be in a little later. And the days
Right.
he's got to pick them up, he can come in early. But the funny part of that was he went to work mowing. The man that owns that store starts at like 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's insanity.
So he said to Robbie about the 4th day that Robbie beat him to work. "Do you sleep?"
The short answer is no.
Up at 3:45 to go feed 1,600 cows. So
Mm-hmm.
being to work at 5 o'clock was like a piece of work. And so he loves it. He absolutely loves it there. And of course,
Cameras just went out.
Yeah, the
It's the
cameras just
cameras.
went
I
out.
brought-
Oh, they're back.
It's
They're
me.
back.
It's my face.
Jeez.
All this stuff worked last time, right? It's gotta be me. It's you, Mo?
It's-
Okay. So anyhow,
telling you.
It's the red hair.
he loves it there, and they're
good.
doing good. And no, it just life is really good.
Yeah.
It really is. And I don't want to screw that up by getting a girlfriend because You get emotional. Okay, I get emotional. I cry every time my money leaves my pocket.
You are not wrong, bro.
Oh boy.
And flowers, they tell me, I haven't bought flowers in a long time. They tell me they went up in price too. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
Shipping and handling.
Yes.
All-purpose flowers not that expensive at Kroger. Tell her you couldn't afford the real ones. Bring her a flower.
No. So you got to figure it out. I just go to the dollar store and get like the 25-cent flower seed packets. Be like, here you go.
Grow your
4
own.
for under $1. You got 4 packages.
I got to tell you, Mo, he scared me there for a minute. I thought he was going to tell me he went to the cemetery after funerals. Just picked them up and, you know.
Oof.
You said you wanted to talk.
He's not allowed to
I'm
talk
sorry.
about that, the ongoing.
We don't talk about cemetery flowers, man. Come on, dude.
No.
They all smell the same.
Why do these say mom? I'm not a mom.
Wow, I get you flowers and you got to shit in my Kool-Aid. Thanks. Appreciate that.
At least it doesn't say Rex.
Who's Samford?
Beloved helper.
Who's Samford? Beloved husband? Hi.
Oh,
They
God.
must have spelled the name wrong. I don't know. It's stupid flower shop.
Just like it's supposed to say lob. I don't know why it says that.
Oh, they wrote it in cursive. Nobody can read it.
There you go.
It's like those one memes of like the Walmart cakes, and it just says "and then to." Yeah. Good job at work, and then add name.
Exactly. That's how that works.
Or make both the
What?
same. I
Yeah,
seen
make
that
both
one the
the
other day.
same. Make both the same.
You know, I got to
Yeah.
tell you, for being on the internet, on
Yeah.
Facebook and stuff like, I'm slow at catching on.
Mm-hmm.
Although I get myself in a lot of trouble. That's probably why you don't know where to stop.
Oops.
Yeah. But I got to tell you, these memes,
Yes.
my life would be so boring without them.
Truly.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Because I quit reading the newspaper because,
Yes.
well, I noticed over the last 10 years, the print has gotten a lot smaller.
Yep.
At least it appears that way to me.
You ain't lying, bruh.
But when the picture started getting fuzzy, I knew it was probably my eyeballs.
Yeah, I like the new squint when I'm like trying to read things far away. I'm just like, what does that say?
Do you play the trombone too? That's what I do when I'm trying to read.
Yes.
So
Yes, I do.
if I'm playing on Facebook on my phone and a
Yeah.
customer comes in and I've been on there for a couple minutes, not smart enough to put my cheaters on, I usually say, just a minute, I got to use the bathroom. What I'm really doing is letting my eyeballs readjust. They think
Yeah.
I got to go to the bathroom a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Old man bladder. I deal with it all
Apparently
He's
the
so.
time.
got those prostate problems I heard about.
Oh,
They have to wait 15 seconds after they think they're done. How awkward.
Oh, Lord. I got that to look forward to.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you triple.
Saul Palmetto is amazing. Just saying.
So my teeth fell out, my hair fell out.
Good God, please don't let that fall out right now. I'm sitting right across from you.
It'd be awkward.
Oh,
So you're saying
Mildly.
there's a chance.
you know, I got to be good because
I didn't say there wasn't one.
I got to be somewhat good. I got friends listening to this, so we won't go there.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends!
I warned them all. I said, I'm going to be on tonight.
They all got to know.
The show is called
It
Don't
is
Make This
called
Weird.
Don't Make This Weird.
It
and
is.
I
that-
only got 4 friends. I can't remember
Oh,
that.
well, we want to make sure that we keep them. So we'll be on our best behavior from here on out.
No, they love you guys. They
Oh,
just,
okay.
You know, I got to be.
Hi, guys. Hey, friends.
I haven't been reserved in weeks, so I should probably behave myself here.
Why?
Well, somebody's, you know.
Somebody has to, because the rest of us can.
No, it's just, you know, it might be somebody's kid listening. I don't
Not
want-
mine. I'm just
Oops,
kidding.
I'm not paying for
I
therapy.
I don't want them to think
Gotcha.
that
Yeah.
I'm like a government official or something and talk about things they shouldn't.
What you got over there?
Oops. So, holy shit, you guys are freaking blowing us up this episode.
Awesome. Blow 'em up.
Tim says, love it when my friends follow me. I always enjoy a trim, apparently. That was the whole Baba comment. And then he says, handling is great too. And then Coon Hound Dog says it is smaller. It's a way to save paper. Because apparently smaller print means you use less paper.
Yes, there you go.
Sure. And then Tim says peanuts. And then Bobby chimes in and says, "Yeah, right." So I don't know what that's all about.
But we thank you for chiming in.
Yes.
We do appreciate your
That's
comments.
how that works.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and John says it is better since you fixed the sound there.
I
So
do what I
thanks
do.
for that. Yeah. Yes.
So you're here promoting something pretty freaking awesome.
Go
You
ahead,
really
Mo.
Go ahead,
are.
Mo.
Go
You
ahead,
really
Mo.
are.
You ask away, Mo, and I'll answer the question.
Hey, you know what? It's on like Donkey Kong.
Hey, let's
So-
sit back and relax, Tony.
That's right.
In getting to know you and watching previous shows and hearing about you from Tony and from Heather, your philanthropy and just your love of and for other people is just really a beautiful thing. I want to commend you on that first before I do anything else.
All right.
And then we're going to lead you into your next endeavor and hope that people will come and support all of this great stuff that's going on.
Support local for sure.
Absolutely. So you are a very proud member of the National Wild Turkey Federation.
That's correct.
Almost 25 years, I
Yep.
understand.
Yep.
You have done a lot of work to help so many diverse charities. And you spread that love around and you don't pick favorites and you make other people show up and
Yes.
spend their money. But there's
Some of them-
great things because with this we've got brat spears and things that go bang.
You
Show 'em the
bet.
flyer.
I will show them the flyer when I'm ready to show them the flyer, Tony.
Don't piss her
Thank
off.
you.
Don't piss her off.
I
She's got a
appreciate the
microphone.
assistance.
I poke all the time.
So this was just for those like you, Mo, that are new to this, and those that are hearing in the crowd out there. This was a concept that was thought up by a friend of mine and myself, and he's passed away. But we have her camera. There we go. Up. Can they see the phone number on the bottom? I don't know if they can.
There it is.
Right there. If they want to text that number, I will get them some tickets and I will send them. They can send me a check. I'll take checks.
Yeah.
Checks. But for those of in the area, I mean, we're in Sandusky. We're not real hard to find. So anyhow, we set a goal. We started this 4 years ago. 200 people. Well, we hit 250. So we found out the venue we'd rented was nowhere big enough.
That's
we
not
went-
a bad problem to have.
No, it's not. We did manage to have enough beer, and we did manage to have enough guns. And so, yeah, you can never have too many guns. Never. I got a new shirt. I should have wore that tonight, but I thought I should look somewhat.
I mean,
official. It says if you know how many guns you have, you ain't got near enough guns. So anyhow, we started this. So the first year was $10 to get in, and then da 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 da. So what we do, just to kind of explain it, it's $25 to get in. That covers your meal and your beverages. Now we do have we have pop, we have water, we have coffee, and actually we have kind of an open door policy. If you behave yourself, you're fine. You know, if you have something you like, you bring it, but you behave. And this
Got it.
is the precursor warning I always have to put out there. Last year there was 27 law enforcement officers there, so we are well covered. We're at about a 10% ratio. But through this, we've been able to help local children. We discussed we're getting set up to get running because a lot of people are having trouble finding a place to have hunter safety, the kids.
Yeah.
And so we're getting set up. The back of my barber shop holds 20 people. So as soon as we get everything certified, get everybody ready to go, we'll be able to go with that, and we will offer those classes at that time for free. One of the benefits of this brat spears and things that go bang, the money we raise off it. Last year for this past spring, we bought 27 kids hunting licenses, youth hunting
Nice.
licenses.
Nice.
And the thing is, we want to get children out. These things here, they're a wonderful communication tool, but they're not life.
Right.
And so we want to get children out. We want them to understand that there's a lot outside. There's a lot of wildlife out there, not just to hunt. There's things to watch and enjoy. I mean, that's one of my favorite parts of hunting. It just works out that way. When you're goose hunting, you see a lot of deer.
Of course, because they know you're not aiming at them.
Yeah, so when you're out deer
They're
hunting,
taunting you.
yeah, you see a lot of geese. When you're out goose hunting, the fall of the year,
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal sunrises.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous out there. And so we want these kids to get out, understand, and not just hunting. There's other sports, trap shooting, target practice.
Yeah.
Number one is being safe, being aware of everything that's around you, not just where your buddies are standing. What's 100 yards beyond where you're pointing?
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
It's. I don't want to sound like going on the speech here, pro gun, but the fact of the matter is, it's a tool. It's not a toy. It's never a toy.
Right.
But it's safer than a car. If you figure the amount of guns to cars, they're a lot safer, and you can have a lot of enjoyment. I mean, we hunt everything in my place,
Right.
and my boys do. In fact, my boys now hunt more than I do. But anyhow, so back to this. So, 3 years ago, we bought 87 children. That's the other thing. When you come in to buy your hunting license, we give you a membership card to the NWTF, and we signed up 27 children for that, and our chapter pays their membership for a year.
That's the Cass River Gobblers chapter, right?
Yep, Cass River Gobblers. We buy their hunting license. This year we've got something new. We're having sponsors for our brats, beers, and things go bang. Right now we're at 9 or 10. And so each one of them sponsors is donating enough money that we'll be able to purchase a shotgun. And we're going to take all the kids that are there that night, 17 and under, put their names in a bucket, and pull out a name, and those children will be able to win a free shotgun.
And will those shotguns come with the license and the safety?
No, they just get the gun that night. But
Okay.
yeah, oh, you mean like a safety lock type thing, or
No, the
the hunter safety and
the hunter
no,
safety
No, I mean that all that stuff will
class,
be
et cetera.
available to them kids.
okay.
Yeah, I mean we'll take care of that too. But we have a lot of kids that we had a boy last year. He was 16 years old. He uses his dad's gun. They didn't, and Dad decided to bring him, so the kid ended up winning the gun, and I just thought that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so they showed up back up at our banquet this spring, because we have a spring banquet, which is a little more formal.
Yeah.
It's a little more by the rules type thing. This is a little more open. What we do, we have like 8 games. It was funny. A guy asked me last year, how much money should I bring? I said, everything you got in the bank. He thought I was joking.
Well, for games, raffles, and a cash bar with a good cause,
Oh, no, it's
yeah,
not- it's not
open
a
your
ca-
wallet.
It's not a cash bar.
It's not a cash bar?
No, it probably says that on there, but
It does. I
no,
apologize
that's
for
all right.
that.
So yeah, you just walk in, you drink whatever you want.
Oh, that's right. Bring your own shit.
But
Stuff.
Don't. Well, no, we got pop and water. We got. But anyhow, so they made it 2/3 of the way around the room, and his wife come over. She goes, "We're out of money." I said, "That's okay." I said, "We take all major credit cards. You can write me a check." His eyes lit up. Boy, was she pissed at me. She thought they were done spending money tonight. But as it is, they ended up winning a really nice Kimber handgun, and she actually won it.
Nice.
So she walked out there with a $600 handgun. So they had like $250 invested in the night. So it was a good deal. And that's this year. We've actually, for the people that are out there that did come last year, we've upgraded. Last year I could not find Benelli shotguns at all. This year we have 5 of them.
Damn.
We have added more handguns. We have Springfields. We have some Smith and Wessons. We have some Glocks. We have a Henry 44 mag. That's one of the prizes on one of the games.
Right.
And then the other thing, there's a lot of shotguns. We've got goofy story. Things have gotten dumb, right? You can't buy a box of 410 shells in America. So I found some online.
Nice.
And my committee said, "You paid what?" It would have been cheaper when I was in high school to buy an ounce of Colombian gold. It
Right.
cost me $54 a box for these shells.
Damn.
But we've got 3 410 shotguns.
Right.
Nobody wants them because they can't get shells. So I thought, you know what? I get $500 a gun. Now it's $600 a gun because when we give these guns away, we're going to give everybody 2 boxes of shells to go with them.
Right.
And if they don't take them, I'm going to be forced to buy them. And they won't have to do it at gunpoint either. But anyway,
Nice.
so,
That was good.
but the other thing I would like to add is this summer, and there again, if they jotted down that phone number,
810-404-2818. You can also reach out to Mark's Barber Shop. Sorry, Mark.
that's right.
Tickets are available there too.
Yep.
You don't have to just text that number.
Yep. So
Now you're
this-
also on Facebook promoting this too, right?
Yes, I'm on Facebook under the Cass River Gobblers, NWTF of Sanilac County.
Okay.
So if they just punch in Cass River Gobblers and WTF, it should pop up.
Gotcha.
And go ahead and like our page. We're averaging, I couldn't believe this. I read our thing. We're reaching like 35 people a week. We have new likes.
Oh,
Nice.
Great.
And so, yeah, we've got like 1,100 people following us now.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, anyhow, this summer we have a 3-gun gun raffle. Tony, I don't know how familiar you are with your guns, but
I know a few.
the first gun is a Benelli Montefeltro Silver.
Okay.
You can look that gun up anywhere you want. It ranges between $1,675 and $1,850.
Yep.
When I went looking for it on the internet, I found 3 of them. So I bought the one in Minnesota.
Don't you know?
Because the shipping was free.
Right.
Did it come with a casserole?
No, didn't need.
Oh, you betcha. Shoulda.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the next gun we have is a Kimber 45
Okay.
Raptor 2
Nice.
stainless steel with the walnut handles. It's one of the last ones made in New York.
Okay.
There again, rough value in that gun's about $1,650.
I was gonna say those ones aren't cheap either.
Yeah. And then the third one is a custom built Palmalo 45 Raptor. It's, if you're going to categorize it, put it in the category of an AR-10 because it has that sporterization package on it. Stainless steel barrel. And the guy hasn't really reamed us. It's just going over cost. Is $1,700 in that gun. So the reason I'm preaching on this is that those tickets are $20 a piece.
Yeah.
We have 1,000. Well, we have 940 left. I've sold 60 of them in the last week because when guys look at these guns and going, I couldn't afford that. I'll pay $20 to try.
Right.
Yeah, that would definitely be worth it.
But old Mark,
Shiny.
the big-hearted guy, he's got $5,100 on his credit card right now. He really like to get them paid off. But you know, and you brought up something. I don't care what you do. Tony and Heather know this, and I stress this. Children are our only future. At 59 years of age, I'm not doing this for me. My days are gone.
Right.
I mean, I enjoy going out walking around talking with my friends.
Right.
My days of taking after a bird dog and running 400 yards. Not unless somebody's got an oxygen tank. And maybe
And
a
a
set
bear
of,
chasing me.
yeah, maybe a set of paddles 200 yards into it. But
Clear.
boom.
He
But-
lit up like the
Scared
4th
the
of
shit out of that squirrel.
Yeah, the good news is, Tony, my hair wouldn't catch on fire.
Hey, that's a plus.
But I have grandchildren. I have a grandson and a granddaughter. I have 2 boys. They enjoy this. I have neighbor kids that enjoy this.
Right.
And so, and it's not just the hunting thing. It's what the other things that I do. I work with 4-H. Well, youth now. We're now a youth fair in Sanilac County.
Nice.
But kids are the future. And if all they see is taking,
Yep.
they resent that.
Of course.
And that causes people to have riots and join radical groups.
Right.
We've seen that demonstrated well
Oh yeah.
because they live in areas where they've been nothing but taken from.
Yep.
And, you know, I had the privilege, I don't know if you've seen the pictures, Tony, on Facebook, but my brother went and bought this John Deere 4020 and shined that baby up. And I mean, John Deere's never painted a tractor look that nice. I'm pretty proud of my brother, Gary, the commissioner.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of him. He's done a phenomenal job in his tractor. So I got to drive that baby, excuse me, Sunday in the parade.
Yeah.
And so as I'm driving down the street, kids are waving. And all of a sudden you go, there's Mark the Barber. And it's not about being recognized.
Right.
It's about being recognized as someone in the community that those children can trust.
Yep.
And you know, talk to. I run into a little young woman now. She was a little girl when I first met her. On my way up here today, and stopped and talked to her, and I got a hug from her. And you know, it's a world of weird things. She's completely safe walking up, giving me a hug. 'Cause
Yeah.
she knows I'm that guy. I'm not one of those. I'm
Right.
that guy.
You're that guy.
And,
Yeah.
and I think that people need to understand that you need to work around people. You need to let them to get to know you
Yeah.
and know that you're here to help. You're not here
Absolutely.
to take. You're not a taker.
Right.
You're a giver.
Right.
And I think that makes a lot of difference.
It makes a huge difference. You're a safe spot for them. And especially for younger people, they need that. Even if they don't realize that they do. Hey, it's Mark the Barber. Like, that means something. How do you know Mark the Barber? Well, let me tell you. These are all the events that I've attended and been able to go to because Mark put them on.
And I got to
Yeah,
tell you,
share
I,
that story.
and I do have a great committee. I now have. We keep expanding because we keep having more. We added another game this year. We're actually going to have a cornhole game there.
Okay.
But where you get the really lot of tickets,
Yeah. Yeah.
that hole's like that. And there's one like that, and then the other one's going to be regulation size. Of course. But it's all right. We want people to understand that we're not cheating them. It's just a chance of the game. It's no different going to a carnival.
Right.
But my son actually thought of that.
Nice.
And so we now have 12 people. I started the committee when I took over as president 4 years ago. We had 8 people. Then we went to 10. Now we're at 12. I'm a little iffy. It gets expensive buying hats and shirts. I mean, it really does. You know?
Right.
Why do you keep hiring them in pairs if it's so expensive?
Oh, well, we just kind of look for volunteers. Like you kick them in the shins, and when their hand goes up, you go, "Thanks for volunteering. I'm glad you're here."
And then you got the ones that are voluntold.
Yes,
Just like you'll be joining us as a volunteer.
So
Cordially required to be here.
One of my volunteers is not, and she is like my right hand. She literally is. She doesn't actually hold a board position. She's just on my committee.
Yeah.
And Amy Rogenbach.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
From she's president of Right to Life of San Mike County.
Yeah.
And she is. I can call her up, say, Amy, I need this, or what I normally do is call up, say, Amy, I screwed up again. And she, her husband is Leon, a phenomenal man. And you know, we have this running joke. You know, he calls the barbershop, say, this is your girlfriend's husband. If you got time to cut my hair. But we're just really good friends.
Yeah.
And I mean, all of us, and so we now conned her sister into coming and helping. And she is phenomenal. We put her at the front door. She handles money and tickets, and the woman won't take anything for it. I mean, she enjoys it. She enjoys the hunting aspect of it.
Right.
And so people, and that's the other thing, is people see that you have a successful program. I mean, we went from 65 people coming to our banquets to now this year we had 147.
Right.
Last year we had 186. We're down a little bit this year.
Okay.
At the regular banquets. But the brats, beers, and things went from 0 to 250 to last fall 325 people.
Holy shit.
Wow. That explains why it's going to be at the Santa Ana County Fairgrounds.
Yes,
You
we
need
have-
the room.
Yes, the big white building. Call it what you want. You can call. I prefer to call it the Dairy Barn because I was there when we built it.
Yeah.
And I had the honor at that point. You stick around long enough, either give you free food or tell you go away. By the time
Sometimes they just give you a plaque with your name on it.
yeah, that's okay. I got tons of those. I don't need another one. I've run out of wall space. But I have to make my barbershop bigger. So I got to hand them the last check
Okay.
that it was paid for.
Nice.
Aw,
And
awesome.
then,
Phenomenal.
and then amazingly, the Sandusky or the Sand Lake Hockey Association stepped in. They came in. They started using it for a hockey facility. They put a whole bunch of money. They put heaters in. They bought loudspeakers. They helped add on to the building.
Nice.
And so you're back to community. You're back to people giving.
Adding on to the community, absolutely.
And so now we have this beautiful facility. I did tell the fair board we used their last chair and their last table last year. And I said, listen, maybe we'll have to donate to you, but you're going to need more tables and chairs this year. So please get some more because people don't want to stand up. You know,
Yeah.
they don't mind jumping up when they win a gun, but they don't like standing up and eating. Just doesn't work for them.
No.
You know.
That's when your
not a bad problem.
that's when your shirt's like, hey, let me taste your food.
Yes.
Especially if it's a white T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they have trouble setting their beverage someplace.
Yeah.
No, we've picked up a lot of sponsors over the past few years. Tri-County Equipment and Ball and Equipment.
Okay.
They bring up like tractors and four-wheelers and stuff to set around, so people get to look at them. And it's kind of like a big outdoor show, but it's getting bigger. And I've already told my committee when we hit 500 people, I'm done. They said, "Oh, you don't want to do it?" No, I said, "No, that's my personal goal that I set."
Right.
And like I said, at 59 years of age, I'll be more than happy to step back
Right.
and help out. As you can tell, Mo, I talk, so I get the job of emceeing. So when I get done at night, I sound a lot like this. And my kid really loves it the next day. 'Cause he can screw up, and there's no way I can holler at him. They're just not going to work. But anyhow, so no, it's kind of a way of bringing hunters, non-hunters, new family last year.
Okay.
From down by Brown City. By chance, the dad heard the advertisement on our local radio station and called me up. He said, "Oh, I want to get tickets." And I said, "Great." So they come. His son won the single shot 410.
Nice.
First gun for him. He's like 13 years old. So this year, the dad comes back to a regular banquet and said, "Hey, I make these handmade turkey calls. We auctioned it off for our youth group. Because most of it goes to the main, and then we have our own little separate for the kids.
Right.
The baby went for $200. Wow. And,
Really?
yeah. So I've got him coming back as a vendor,
Okay.
and he's going to set up a table and show up. He said, I didn't think it'd turn into this. I said, well, you're in the right group here. You
Yeah.
you make turkey calls, turkey hunters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Support local, man. That's what we do.
And I had, after the banquet, people that didn't get the call stopped in my shop, said, have you got that guy's number, name? I said, yeah, So he had 2 or 3 other people called him.
Nice.
And this year we've got a young man that down the Deckerville area that locally grows garlic. And I said, why don't you come on up and just set a table up?
Yeah.
He goes, really? I said, dude, I can't think of any wildlife in the world that doesn't, garlic doesn't add to it. He
Right.
says, oh, so he's all excited. He's going to bring in, and I've got 3 or 4 other vendors that are coming in, and they're all local people.
Right.
They're not all big corporations. These are small people, and like the little ones, I just told them, you come on up and set up.
Yeah.
What do you want? Buy your tickets and come.
Right.
And so it's growing. And Ace Hardware in Sandusky, they handle all our stuff as far as the guns and stuff. And he called me the other day. He goes, "Wow." So, yeah, well, I think we're done. He said, "Okay." So trying to get local community involved. And I got to say this. I'm not trying to do plugs for anybody, but I will tell you this: Ben's Great Outdoors, Marlette, they've been phenomenal with us. If there's something I can't get and Ace can't get, they they don't even hesitate to jump in.
Yeah.
Dirk Foster that works here, he's the manager.
Okay.
In the gun department.
Yeah.
He's the guy that teaches the CPL classes.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yes.
so this guy just, what do you need?
Right.
It's not a question of are we making, they don't worry about are we making a penny on this? What do you need? And so it's, I guess I'm like the ringleader.
I can see that.
And so Well, I know a few people.
A few.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Right.
There's a chance.
Right.
I
know,
see
it's-
you more as a Pied Piper, though. There are people that are following you because they want to hear the same tune that you hear.
You gotta, and it's a positive tune.
It's a very
Mhm.
positive tune,
Okay.
and you're teaching people and you're teaching children skills that they will take and hopefully pass on to their children or friends or whomever. And it's not about a raffle. It's not. You are doing this to help other people, but come on, brat spears and things that go bang. How bad could that be anyway?
You know,
To top it off, you get to support a charity, and everybody knows Mark the Barber, and that's why they know you.
but you know, and that's the thing. It's there isn't anything on that list that people don't like. I mean, there's one. You know, they gotta like one thing.
Of
You know,
course.
and I
Well,
people,
dinner.
people go, I don't like brats. You're in luck. We have chicken. We have chicken because no, there are people I found.
No,
out there's-
seriously, you're not serving turkey? Are you? That's an opportunity that is so lost. Tell him you got turkey burgers.
No, we don't do chicken.
Look at his face. Look at his
Mark,
face.
Mark, like
I just offended Mark.
no, he didn't. No. Mark loves brats. Mark loves chicken. Mark's okay on turkey. But turkey, that's that one day a year,
I don't
Thanksgiving.
disagree with you.
And I don't want to screw that. Actually, I don't really care for turkey. So my 2 cuts of turkey are gravy and dressing. Those
Yes.
are my 2 favorite
That
cuts of
works,
turkey.
bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Bury
like-
it under the stuffing.
Yeah, my kids grew up and they took both my wings on me, so I'm just out of luck. But no, it's the brats thing. You know, it's pretty much something that everybody likes.
Mm-hmm.
The first year we did this, we had Country View making
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, they loved me, but they hated me. 250 brats. That's a lot of brats.
That is a lot.
But once again, you're supporting local
Yes.
because that's what you guys
Yeah.
do.
Well, and that's who you draw from.
Yes.
You know, it's and it's kind of like when I got to go out of the area to buy the things that we're raffling off.
Right.
It kind of bothers me, but the same token, they can't get them any cheaper than I can, and so it's sometimes hard for them to get stuff in that
Yeah.
I want because I do buy some different, like we have a 10 millimeter Springfield pistol,
Nice.
and oh, who'd want that? I'm telling the guy about it the other day. He goes, "Oh my God, I've been looking for one of them for like 3 years. Maybe you'll be the only guy that buys that raffle ticket at that game, you know, maybe,
Right.
you know, but so anyhow, back to the game. So I got to tell you, so we have Plinko,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
spin the wheel.
Nice.
We have a, speaking of turkeys, Mo, we have a game. It sounds weird. It is. It's called Stab a Turkey.
Oh.
Is that like whack-a-mole?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this, you know, it's like a turkey with a target. By the way, I tried to find one, and I spent a week trying to find it.
Yeah.
I kept looking under turkey decoy. Finally, my kid looks at me and goes, "Duh. Look under turkey targets, Dad." Like 300 of them popped up. And so what we do, we put knives in them, and there's a raffle ticket.
Yeah.
You pay your money, you pull out your knife, and if I draw your ticket later, you win a gun, and everything that night ends in with you just won a gun.
That's
And I get really good at saying it, but after a while, I get tired of hearing myself say it. But 2 years ago, a gentleman in his 70s,
Yeah.
we were giving away a 6.5 Creedmoor,
Oh, nice.
and that guy was so happy. He said, "You know, I always wanted one of these since they come out with them." He said, I just, with my, you know, my Social Security and stuff, he said, you know, spending that kind of money just to buy a gun, he said, was a little like hard to explain to my wife. He said, tonight I only got to explain to her that I spent $200 to win it, but he said, I got $200. So,
Yeah.
you know, and he was happy, and he was there with his children and his grandchildren. And that's the thing that we like to see too. When you've got 2 or 3 generations come in,
Yeah, absolutely.
the passion's there.
yeah. They're gonna remember that too.
Yeah, they do. They remember, you know, and I was kind of sad this year. I was hoping my grandson would be able to start coming to the banquets. It didn't work out. The rotation thing there was,
Yeah.
everything didn't work out. So, but he's hopefully going to be at Bratz Beers and things go bang. And
Nice.
I could show you videos. It's hilarious. Him and Uncle Ray. Tony's met Uncle Ray.
Yep.
Uncle Ray is a life-sized human teddy bear. He's
Kind of
like,
like Heather's life-size unicorn.
Yeah, my life-size unicorn. Yes.
so, well,
Which
I
is
don't know.
behind Mark as we speak.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
I
that's
see it.
fine.
No, Raymond's a 6'3", 375.
Oh, he's the little guy.
Oh,
Just a
yeah,
tiny man.
Aw.
Yeah, and so he takes my grandson out hunting, and when Big Robbie can't do it, so Uncle Ray and the two. Oh my God, it's like they're hooked together at the brain. They take.
Oh God.
They were in the turkey blind like 3 minutes, and they were into the snacks. And we gotta have this, and we gotta have that, and so. And that's part of it, and that's the sad part. People that don't hunt,
Yeah.
people that don't shoot,
Yep.
don't
Get good
understand.
snacks.
Yeah,
Sorry.
get good snacks. Pistachios are wonderful.
Yes.
Hunter sticks are great.
Yes.
But there's a camaraderie. There's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
And it's not always about killing something. It's about getting together with your friends and family. And
Having conversations.
yeah, my dad was my deer hunting partner for years until he passed away. And my wife, ex-wife, God bless her heart, she tried. She really, and she did. She enjoyed hunting. Her father was a hunter, and she enjoyed it. It's just not the same.
Not the same.
Not the same. But I have fathers and daughters that hunt. One guy, he brings his 3 daughters. They all hunt together. They have a great time.
Yeah.
They shoot together. But the other thing, talking about back to the giving again, and another benefit of this, as we move forward, there are 4 trap shooting teams in San Mike County at local high schools.
Nice.
And what we're hoping within the next year, we will be able to help sponsor each one of these teams.
Oh, nice.
That's fantastic, Mark.
And also the shooting sports at the fair,
Yeah.
we're going to start helping them. It's taken us a while to kind of get our money built up. When we were a small chapter, we barely broke even.
Right.
Now, due to the community's, participation, coming and supporting us,
Yeah.
we're able to give money away.
That's awesome, Mark.
And so this is where we want to go. We want to get up to where we can sponsor at least one of the seasons, either spring or fall,
Yeah.
for each one of the schools. The shooting sports at the fairgrounds,
Yep.
the VFW and the American Legion are
Nice.
things that, out of respect,
Absolutely.
they've paved the way,
They've earned their respect.
and they've paved the way. And so I feel that we need to give back to them people.
Absolutely.
And
I
I
agree.
think the more locally involved we get, the more the locals are going to get involved with us.
Yeah.
I mean, like I
Absolutely.
said, we went from 4 sponsors last year to 10 or 11 this year.
That's awesome.
So that's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Because as they go, oh, geez, we went up there and, we had a great time. So they get, we throw in free tickets for them too. So that's kind of a couple.
Oh, yeah.
But, so here's the, I keep having to think I'm not on my local radio station. So here's the pimp end of me on this one, Tony.
There we go.
Get it,
So-
brother. Get it.
Just hit
If
the
I can get
relax
4 of
button.
them people there,
Right.
I know they're going to spend money. But it's funny because I have people, they started asking 2 months ago, have you got tickets yet? Have you got tickets? Oh my God, we had such a great time last year. What do you got for guns this year? What do we?
Yeah.
And so the plaid night shirt night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if they even do it anymore. I think that kind of disbanded. I'm not real sure.
Yeah, I think it kind of
But
fades
that
out.
thing started out like 50 people, and last I knew there was like 1,000 people. Went,
Yeah, something like that. It was ridiculous.
And so that's kind of my goal.
Yeah.
At that point, it's not about making the money.
No.
It's getting people of like-mindedness, or even bringing somebody that doesn't shoot.
Right.
The gal across the street, Michelle Robinson, Dave and Michelle, they own Main Street Cafe.
Yeah. Main Street.
So the first year we done this, she said, "Oh, buy me a raffle ticket." I said, "Okay, whatever." So for our 3-gun gun raffle, well, that year we give away a Hellcat.
Yep.
Hellcat, and a couple other guns. I just told this story the other day. So we gets there, I stirs all the tickets up. There's 500 tickets in a bucket. I stir them up. First one I pull out is Raymond's. My buddy goes, "Dude, that's not going to look good." I said, "Probably not." So I threw it back in.
Right.
And I stirred it up again. I pulled out another ticket. It was Raymond's. I didn't even know. I give him a pack of tickets to sell. He bought them all. So he had like 15 tickets in the drawing out of 500. So his odds were pretty good.
Right.
So my buddy goes, oh man. I said, tell you what, Ed, you draw a ticket.
Right.
He reached in, pulled out a ticket. It was Raymond.
It was right.
I said, guess what? Raymond just won a 450. So we're going to move on. The next ticket I pulled, Michelle had just walked in with the food because they do our catering from Main Street Cafe.
Right.
She walks in the door. I looked over. I goes, Michelle, you got your choice: 9mm pistol or a shotgun. She goes, right. I goes, no, I'm serious. I just drew your ticket. So she has a nice, 9mm handgun. And
Nice.
Very nice.
But we've started drawing. We got people now that are coming from Davison.
Yeah.
It's an hour and 20-minute drive.
Yep.
And we're usually out there by 10 o'clock at night. We start at doors open at 5. And I found that I can suck all the money out of everybody's pocket I can possibly get by like 9:45.
That's a solid plan.
It is. I just, you
You figure out that in parking, and you're good.
Oh, I got parking. See, I was on the fair board. I know how to park them cars. And that's the other thing too. The fair board. When I went to them, they were like, "Oh." I said, "Try it 1 year. Just I'm going to give you $1,000. Smile, take the money, and if we screw up, say, don't come back."
Mm-hmm.
And they're happy to have us there. I mean, we bring
That's
people in, and I don't know if you've ever been to the Sand Lake County Fairgrounds. It's a phenomenal facility.
Well, yeah, it
It's
shines
gorgeous.
their penny up a little bit too by
Yeah.
having all those people in there.
Yeah,
Sure,
and
you're
so-
spreading the love.
Yeah, and the thing is, when they put the big addition on to the building,
Yeah.
beautiful bathroom facilities. I mean, it just so these people can participate in whatever beverage you're drinking, and then they got to go 100 foot.
Right.
So we've had a couple disaster events where we rented porta johns. You get 200 guys drinking something. One porta john does not do it.
No.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
So,
No.
but no, that's kind of where we're headed. That's and then next spring is, and I'll venture this far out. Next April 1st
Okay.
is our 25th anniversary, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
It's our chapter's 25th anniversary. Started in 1978 by not 1978, 1998 by Harold Howard from Marlette. He
Okay.
got a chapter going. The NWTF itself started in 1973,
Okay.
and it has grown. There's 1,700 chapters, I think, nationwide.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of turkey.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
there's a lot of turkeys out there.
Yeah, there are.
Everywhere except for at the end of my shotgun. I swear, I could drive by a field and there's 200 turkeys out there. I go back out the next morning,
Gone.
and I'm like the Maytag repairman. It's like, so Raymond, Raymond's intense when he hunts. And he didn't get anything this year. He just and it's kind of sad. He just he tries. He loves it.
Right.
And he likes being outdoors. But I always tell him, thank God hunting season ends at the end of May, because now it's time to go start farming like we should have been doing like a month ago.
Right.
But anyhow, our banquet next year will be our 25th anniversary. And we have moved it back to Woodland Hills.
Oh, okay.
Golf course in Sandusky.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they loved it. This year, we were fortunate enough we had it at the owner of Country View. Marvin
Nice.
is a nice shed. We had it there.
Yep.
He was a little leery of like 70 cars parked in his driveway.
I can't imagine why.
And we lucked out. It was a day, it was like 72 degrees. The wind blew,
nice.
so the driveway was dry.
Yeah.
And I'm standing inside thinking, I don't have time to go out there and wrap anybody with my knuckles in the head if they pull off on his lawn, because it was still soft.
Of course.
So we, with the whole thing of the last 2 years, we couldn't have it at the golf course.
Right.
And so I called up Jessica Kohler that runs it. And I said, guess what? She said, what? I said, next April 1st, we want to come back. Oh, that's phenomenal. So this year, Marvin made smoked ribs.
Oh, damn.
Baby back ribs.
That sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so many
my baby dick, baby dick.
Hey, so many compliments over it. And excuse me, but next year we're going back to Woodland Hills, and they'll have to suffer through prime rib and butterfly shrimp.
Oh, wah, wah.
Oh darn!
I mean,
Poor
it's-
little
sounds-
donators. Go
Yeah.
eat your shrimp and give me $1.
Sounds horrible. I don't like shrimp, but it does sound. The other sounds just absolutely
Oh,
horrible.
I would totally go. Will you be my date?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Heather and I will be there.
There you go.
April
Yeah,
1st.
You can have my
April
my
1st.
shrimp.
I'll eat your shrimp. No
All right.
problem.
All right.
You're
So,
not getting any of my steak, though, bitch.
Yeah.
I get it.
Ooh,
Why have I heard
competitive
this
women.
before?
Competitive women.
I fell for that before.
I've fallen for that before. I don't know where.
I'm not going there. I'm just going to stay away from that one. That's in that subject. We're not going to.
What you got, Heather?
Oh, there's okay. So I got to go back and catch up here a little bit. Let's see. John says I've noticed since I was. This is back to the eye being able to see stuff. At LASIK eye surgery, if I use my phone for more than a few minutes at a time, it takes my eyes almost a full 5 minutes to refocus on the world around me. My dad's joining in and says, "Hey, how are you guys?" And John also brings up that the Beavis and Butthead Idiocracy crossover movie. Just imagine. I
Oh,
know
you
I
mean the
grew-
documentary?
Yeah. He says, I know I grew up saying it to myself. Being here in Texas for so long, the word pop just sounds so strange to me. Also, he says, we actually had a 410 slam action antique shotgun for sale at the pawn shop for seven years. Nobody wanted it because they couldn't get the ammo. Adam says, checking in, sounding great. John says, I think the psychiatric evaluation and IQ test and training course should be mandatory for your arm purchases. And we know you're stable enough to own it, smart enough to keep it out of the wrong hands, and have the proper training on how to use it.
Interesting.
So, what you got?
Absolutely. Does he like the word better pop or soda?
Well, it says soda right on the can,
I think
so there's
soda,
that.
yeah. I think he's, Texas.
So let me catch up on
Soda.
this side because you
They
guys
probably
are
just call
frickin-
it Coke.
Probably, yes. What flavor of Coke do you want?
So
What?
let's see here. Louder says, "Oops, I dribbled." I don't know what that's about.
Oops, I dribbled again.
And then Bobby says, "People need to learn how to make ammo again."
Oh,
Absolutely.
We were
Yeah.
talking about that. And then what else we got here? Louder says, "Happy Independence Day. Vote for Pedro."
God. yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Vote for Pedro.
But speaking of that, we have to go through and give some shout outs here.
Oh, yeah, we do have
So-
that. The top of the hour shout out.
Top of the hour shout outs. Go
Is there
ahead,
something
Heather.
that I'm missing here?
I don't know. What do you
I don't
got?
know. I've got 3 here.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and start with Lauren. Is it Amal? How do you say her last name? I'm asking the wrong person.
You're
aren't
asking the wrong person. I speak English and bad English.
Malay. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Lauren. Sorry.
It looks like Lauren Amalal.
Malal. Okay. So Lauren
Amalana
is
Ding
the
Dong?
amazing farmers market manager who just ended up getting full time, which is awesome because she does so much stuff there. We were so happy to have her for the farmers market.
We love
She
us some Lauren.
wrangles all of us vendors and keeps us all in check.
I blame you.
It's like pushing rope.
Yeah. It's like, she keeps us all
Trying
in
to,
check.
trying to straighten a wet spaghetti, eh? Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, she does a phenomenal job up there. If you have any questions about the farmers market, want to join the farmers market, you can get a hold of her to find out how much the fees are and what days are still available. We do Tuesdays from 4 to 8 and Saturday, which is coming up. We're going to be there Saturday from, oh my gosh, 9 to 2.
9 to 2.
I got confused because last year it was different. So now I'm still trying to learn this. Running a little bit late, a couple days.
You need to fire
You
your
know.
intern giving you just shit information. Just saying.
Exactly. I don't know who that is, but yeah. So that's coming up. We will be up there for this weekend, and there is an incredible. I have an incredible booth buddy next to me.
We love our booth buddies.
Kenny's Baked Goods, the phenomenal like giant sugar cookies that they cook over.
These
Bake how
cookies
many?
are the size of your head.
They're huge.
They're giant.
Yeah.
They have
Where's
such
this-
incredible.
Where's this place
And I
gonna
can
be?
still
farmer's
say I
market.
only ate one cookie.
Right. Exactly.
It's in town.
In Caro. Yep.
This
Farmers
weekend?
market. Yep.
It's at
This
the
weekend.
farmer's market.
Saturday
every-
and Sunday, or just
Saturday,
Saturday.
just Saturday. So Tuesday nights and Saturdays.
Mark
they
wants
have
a
'em.
cookie. Somebody bring Mark a cookie.
We'll have to bring you a cookie.
Yes.
Sugar
no
cookie.
no peanut butter.
No peanut butter cookies. No, but yeah, they make some incredible cookies from what is one of the sundae cone and strawberry.
Ice cream sundae, strawberry, cherry chip. They're
Whole
actually
bunch of-
making America cookies
America
because
cookies.
of 4th of July. So it's
Well, of
lots
course.
of things that go boom on the cookie. There's that. But
Wrapping
no.
cartons.
Earlier, Kenny was actually sending me cookie porn because there's all kinds of America cookies that she was making. And I'm like,
Nice.
why do you hate me? I'm trying not to be a fat kid.
But it's so hard to be next to them. Like
It is.
I'm lucky in a sense because of my gluten allergy. I can't have any of those, so I'm like, all right.
But they have amazing no
Ugh,
base.
they do. That's hard for me to stay away from. I'm not even kidding.
I've got
So-
so I can cheat a little.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
cookies-
that's right.
on
Because you
cookies.
have the same thing.
Oh yeah, but I
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
as long as it doesn't have nuts or soybean in it, I can
Right.
You're good.
a little bit.
All right. Yeah. So they do also custom orders as well. A lot of cookie making. They say like 500 for the opening weekend and sold out. Like they've been selling out. So
Every
very
weekend.
happy that
Well, who
they're.
doesn't like a
are
really
they-
good cookie? And
I
I'm
mean-
sorry, I live in Oakland County. They have this thing called crumble,
Oh, I've heard.
and those cookies are outrageously expensive.
Hmm.
They're good cookies.
I've heard.
I'm not saying the bad cookies. I'm not. I'm just saying, is it worth $15 for a fucking cookie?
15 for a cookie?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
fucking pay
all
for
right,
it. I
all
think
right.
it's like for a box of 4.
It's like 15.
Like, do you know how many Oreos I can pack into my face for $15? Double stuffed.
Lot, yeah.
Plus a gallon of milk in there too. 'cause
Exactly.
it's
I'm
washed it
lactose
out.
intolerant. Sorry.
Yeah, there's that.
Flax milk.
Don't like it.
Trying to adjust to that's kind of hard.
Heather
yeah,
drinks nut
but-
milk.
I like
I do,
the
Nate.
flax milk.
I
do.
don't care for
I do.
it. Thank you.
I drink
tried the
nut
vanilla?
juice.
Yes, you drink nut juice.
I do.
I'm not vanilla. Oh, have I tried the vanilla?
You know, she was doing
No, I
really
have
good,
not
but
tried
I can see us drifting apart here real quick.
Yeah. So come up to the farmer's market, check out Kenny's Baked Goods, all of the hard work they put into it, and help them sell out this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only time I'm like promoting people selling out is at the farmer's market.
Yeah, you sell out
Help them
every
sell
fucking
out.
cookie in the house. That's just how it works.
And last but not least, my last in my stack here, Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville.
Woohoo!
Almost stroked yourself.
Yeah, Tony is
I
close
threw
to
that on the
doing-
floor just to see that happen.
He about gave himself a Hillary treatment there and hung himself.
Oh God! So Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville, you can get some of the most amazing goat milk soap. My favorite is the coffee cinnamon. Actually,
best,
is one
period.
of the absolute favorites. You guys can go and check them out at the Flint Farmers Market. I believe they do that on Saturdays, and also at the Enchanted Forest,
Yes.
the Frankenmuth Renaissance Festival that's coming up. It's technically Vassar. I don't know,
Well, here's the cool part
Check it
about
out.
it. They're actually going to be our booth buddies on just the other side of the bridge.
which is awesome. I can't wait
Yes.
for that. So you can come check them out at either one of those places, or you can go to their www.etsy.com/shop/Stone Cottage Farm and put in your order, or follow them on Facebook.
Yes.
Do all
Back
of
to
those
you,
things.
Tony.
Yes. All right. So let's get all of these busted out here. We're going to go with Spray Tans by Nicole. You guys can
Alright.
see that. So she does spray tans. Nicole Babb, mobile spray tanning. You can reach her at 989-640-3138. She does an incredible job. I mean, look at this complexion. Yes.
Oh, she's done it on you.
No.
False
I'm calling
advertising.
you O'Brien White. Come on.
I'm gonna back you up just one business card there. How does mobile tanning work? Because my neighbors, I'm not really sure they want to see that.
It's actually quite interesting. So
Oh,
there's
all
that.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Mobile tanning. Global tanning. Mobile tanning.
Mobile tanning. So in the next one, I was told that I had
I'm
to
intrigued.
do this. Oddly enough, at Squirt Gun Point, she said that
No.
I have to go through and promote this.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
designed by Heather Edgington.
Oh, it's weird.
Custom orders available for Dragonfly Boutique. Actually, it's the booth at the farmer's market next to Kenny's Cookies.
Usually.
And you can. Oh wow, she does custom orders too. So you
Got
can get a
that.
hold of her, Heather, right over here. Look at that.
I'm
This one,
like,
right there.
I'm memeing you right now. I'm like, you read that already. Yeah, she is.
Yes. And you can reach her at 989-912. God, cheaters. There we go.
912-9342.
Yes, or your email is wrong.
No what is it?
Unique Dragonfly Boutique at Gmail.
That's it. Yeah.
I thought you changed.
That's my business one.
That's right. So, anyways,
.com.
yeah, get a hold of her for custom stuff. It's
Actually,
really cool.
I'm gonna pump the brakes there for a minute on you. I need a couple more weeks, and then we can do some more custom orders. But yeah, absolutely, get a hold of me in a couple weeks. Hey, listen,
And,
don't make me kung fu fight.
Huron Tea and Herb Company.
Shortest kicks ever.
Excuse me, can you lay down for a minute so I can kick you in the face?
All right,
Ouch.
fine.
Ouch.
So yeah, Huron Tea and Herb Company located in Bad Axe, Michigan.
Nice.
Hand blended teas, herbs, and spices, which is absolutely amazing. And they are on Facebook and Instagram, so check that out.
Awesome, and they have been up at the farmers market as well.
Yes, that's actually one of our another booth buddies that were across the way, so we could throw fresh produce at them, and I'm like, we'll eat it. It's great.
Yeah.
And then last
Sure.
but certainly not least, the Harvest Your Craft is doing all kinds of cool stuff. Heather and I have actually been to the open mic night and supported that stuff. They're also doing trivia night. Like, if you guys are not
So
following
much
them
stuff going on.
Facebook, get on their Facebook page, follow all their stuff. They actually did a new drink called the Blue Ocean, which looked really tasty. So
We might
yeah,
have to try that out.
that's right. But yeah, that's all I have. And they're right here in downtown Carroll. They have a courtyard. They do all kinds of great stuff. So yeah, I think
Making
is
my
that
way downtown
right?
to the harvest, singing some songs.
That's
and-
right.
I
So
don't know what else.
come support local.
And I need you.
Oh, we got to get the shot of Mark there with the pup. Look at that. There's the pup.
She wanted to be on with us, Tony.
She's so cute. I don't blame her.
Mark the barber.
She
Hannah
loves.
Banana.
her.
Oh. She's just like, I love you so.
She
She's like-
she loves strawberry licorice,
Nice.
Oh.
and she's got
She's a Twizzler girl. I love it.
Right?
she's got her customers trained to break them up in little pieces and feed her.
Aw,
She
look
gets a
at
honey.
you.
She gets a honey bun every morning. She's the world's most spoiled dog. I don't get the honey bun. I got a customer that stops in and gives her to her. I'm telling you, she's got them trained. They love her. Yes.
I can see why.
Yeah,
She's adorable.
absolutely. She really has a sweet pups.
Let's not give them any dirty pictures here. Just
Luckily, the
Yourself up,
camera
pussy.
angles up a little bit.
I'm sure there's some weirdo out there.
Onlydogs.com.
I'm like
I
that.
did not need to know that, but anyhow.
So let's catch up real quick in chat. Louder says, she said tutu, and I would like a Dragonfly guitar pick. Do you still have those in stock? Or you
I
gotta reorder
have
them?
butterfly guitar picks. I missed the opportunity there for the dragonflies. Actually, I couldn't find them, but
Yeah.
I will look and I will get you one.
You know, I bet our friends at Restrummed might have them. She
They
could
might.
possibly reach out to them. Check
That's
those
true.
things out.
All right.
All right, so holy cow, we are
It went by fast.
flying by.
We've
What?
got got a couple minutes left.
Yeah, so we want
So-
to do any more shout outs? I mean, because we've got all the studio stuff and people's here and whatnot.
Crickets.
Crickets.
That's all on you, man.
All right, I'll
How
hop
about-
in then if you
there you
guys
go.
can't make up your minds. Tony, camera to me, please.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everybody about Bratz beers and things that go bang. Saturday, September 24th at the Sand Lake County Fairgrounds. I cannot speak. I'm so sorry. So y'all go to the fairgrounds there in Sand Lake County. Dinners at 5, games and raffles. Doors at 5, dinners
Doors
at
at
6.
Yep.
Whatever. Just show up, 5-ish,
Just show up,
like
yes.
dinner time. Throw
But-
all of your money
But
into
get a
the
hold
raffle.
of me and get your tickets first, because
And get your tickets. Mark's Barbershop, or give him a call or text at 810-404-2818.
She does that really good, doesn't she?
She
There
told
you
me.
go.
Tony, Heather, thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
back.
Thank you for
Thank you
coming
for
back on
coming
the show.
back.
man.
Mo, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It was an absolute pleasure to
gonna
meet you in
have a-
person.
we're gonna
Thank
have a-
you.
We're going to have a throwdown over this milk thing as soon as we
Oh,
get
yeah, it's going on. I still don't know how you find the tits on an almond.
Yeah. Oh, it can't hit. I can't.
This
hit
is
nuts. Can't hit nuts. Whoa. Whoa. Just
Thank
like
you.
my last It's like my last girlfriend. She hit everything and tore it apart.
Well, we're thankful that you came and joined us as well, Mo. Always a good time to see you.
Thank you for having me. It was an absolute blast. So much fun to be here. I appreciate
I
it.
think she's over this pod. Yep,
I
she's
think
over it.
The dog's done
Just
and our
done.
cameras went out. So
All right. Well, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you jumping on here and hanging out with us, jumping into the chat,
Yes.
starting conversations, and going along with what we're talking about. We do appreciate that. We will be back again on Thursday, same time. Quick shout outs to some of the channels if you just want to go ahead and
Yes.
pull that up really quick.
Yeah, let's get over there.
Friday night.
There we go, right there.
Friday night, you have Guitar Fridays.
Yes.
If you're doing it. And also this Friday for Initiative Impossible, we will be playing kind of like a D&D version, but of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm not sure what ranger I get to be yet, even. They already drew up my character for me. So we're going to be...
the badass one.
I'm hoping so.
Hello?
So we're going to be playing that, trying that out. That's going to be fun. And
Yes.
also on Saturday, you have Chill Stream.
Yep.
And then we will be maybe doing another episode of Suck My Deck because it's been a minute.
Yes.
We'll
That's
have to
going to
do
be on
that.
Monday night.
We have to do that one. We also open that up to other Magic players who want
Yes.
to come and throw some cardboard with us as well. And help me out here. What else we got going on?
Okay, so as Heather covered, we have Initiative Impossible, Chill Stream, Guitar Fridays, Suck My Deck. And there's also This Is My Brain, Survivor Girl, which is still being
Still pending.
it's in production right now. And then we have Music and MTG Arena. And then our personal favorite that we get to do every Tuesday night is Rule of Cool.
Lots of fun.
When we have, Menace the Unicorn and Ren the Stormbreaker. So there's all of
Yes.
that. And then
Yes.
all of that is under the Strange Friends Media moniker that we all subscribe to. And especially on Thursday nights, we also do Don't Make This Weird, so you guys can see that. So yeah, check all of that stuff out. And there's also other channels that we support and help build in the little community that we're building
Well,
in the
Rule of-
featured channels. So,
Rule
yeah.
of Cool is actually under Pipe Dream Gaming, correct?
Well, yeah,
Yes,
that's-
yes. But we get to jump in on it, so we're thankful
Yes.
that they invite us over there to hang out and to play.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys get a chance, check those out. Like, subscribe, help share those channels, and we will help share yours.
Absolutely. That's what we do.
All right. Well,
One
thanks
of the
again,
simplistic.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody,
Thank you.
for jumping on. Thank you guys for joining us here in studio. We thank you all for always being here. And also, guys, remember, keep it weird.